Welcome back to News Channel 3 on this slippery Saturday morning. The sound of an incoming text message is always tempting while you're driving. But now that the snow and ice is here, there is more of a reason to ignore that alert. The president of Fathers Against Distracted Driving, Marv Berkowitz, joins us now to talk more about this growing problem. Marv, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jessica.
This is an issue I know that's close to your heart, and I know when you're out on the roadways, I'm sure you see people doing a lot of no-nos. What's the number one thing you see?
Well, right now, with the roads and the condition that they're in, people are not adjusting to the sudden change with the snow and the ice. And if you don't adjust, that's going to be the cause of a lot of accidents and injuries.
When you say adjusting, people driving too fast?
There's two things, okay? It's a twin malady. Number one is driving too fast for the conditions, not adjusting. And number two is not adjusting the distance between vehicles. Because you lose traction in this weather.
That's right.
And without traction, you can't stop. So
I notice tailgating is a big issue here in Kalamazoo. It frustrates me, especially when I have my kids in the back seats. Another thing, of course, today is a horrible day to be out on the roads. Some freezing rain conditions. What's some tips there for you? Again,
go slow, leave a lot of distance. But also, know your car. Every car is different. You have 4 tire patches, and that's the only point of contact to the road. And so the amount of traction that you get is directly proportional to the weight on those 4 tires. So if you go fast and you have to try and stop, the weight shifts to the front and you lose the traction in the back. So the back tires can fishtail and you lose control that way. If you accelerate, the opposite happens. You lose the traction on the front and you have the traction on the back. So your front can move from side to side.
I've fishtailed several times in the past. I know a lot of people have. So when you get into that situation, what should be the first thing that comes to your mind?
You want to try and get control of the car again, all right? You have to know what's going on around you. You have to be aware of what's in front of you, what's behind you, what's on your sides. The easiest thing to do is to take your foot off the throttle, off the gas. Look where you want to go, and then carefully turn the wheel, and you will regain control of the car. And you will feel it. Once you get control of the car again, then you can slowly start to accelerate.
We have plenty on our plate right now driving this winter weather. Distractions don't need to be there. And I know we'd already mentioned text messages. What are some other distractions that people maybe don't know of?
Well, in this kind of weather, you want to absolutely eliminate virtually every possible distraction. So obviously, you're not going to use a telephone or text. All right? Eating, grooming, smoking, playing with the navigation system or other dials on the dashboard. All of these things are distractions. Having loud conversations in the car with people, having multiple people in the car who may be having a conversation can serve as a distraction for the driver.
Sounds like anything that would require you to take one hand off the wheel.
Almost anything can be a distraction, so think about it. If it's something that can deter you from paying 100% attention to driving, try and eliminate it.
Marv, thank you very much. Marv, of course, is a part of the group Fathers Against Distracted Driving, and you guys also tour around the area doing speeches at any local organization who wants to learn more, so keep that in mind. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, and for more information, please go to our website, fadd.info.
All right, well, when we come back, we're going to take another check of your slippery Saturday road conditions. Stay with us.